your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq targeting Carter. Now, I was going to name this Carter's biggest mistake, but I think Tariq targeting Carter is a bit more better. And the reason why I'm saying that is because at the very end of the episode, when Carter looked at Tariq and told him, "Welcome to the fucking team," Tariq gave him a death stare. Now, we all know when Tariq gives someone a stare like that, he means to kill that person. One of the other people, though I'm pretty sure Tariq has done this to many other people, but one of the main people that come to mind when Tariq gave that death stare towards was Ghost. And that was at the very end of Power Book 1, and now here we are at the very end of Power Book 2 with Tariq death staring Carter. Now, they have been pretty much saying that Tariq and Carter were going to be adversaries this entire season from the very beginning, because it seems as though Carter switched focusing on Tariq to focus on people around Tariq, like Monet, Tejada, and them, which he ended up catching Monet slipping. And that's the reason why now everything is the way it is. But Tariq right now is plotting to take Carter out. He's thinking to himself, no matter what, Carter has to go. Now, when it comes down to it, we all know when he gets like that, when he's focused like that, he wants somebody gone. He usually makes that happen. And Carter has been slipping lately. Ever since he took out Tate's brother, he's really been slipping. His team has been slipping, especially with Felicia, who pretty much slipped because of her habit. And now that she's gone, and Carter said he's going to cover it up as long as they give him Noma. Basically, Tariq is putting together a plan right now because he's looking at Carter's flaws while at the same time looking at the fact that he wants Noma. And Tariq doesn't really have love for Noma. He just wants to do business for her. But if he gets her out of the way, he really doesn't care because he has really no commitments to Noma whatsoever. So when it comes down to it, right now he's split between his two main enemies for this entire season, and that is Carter and Noma. And getting rid of either one of them will help him, but he's going to have to find a plug. Now, I've said for a long time that Tariq should link up with Tommy and get Dahlia from Chicago and bring it into New York, and he would be the number one guy there because Dahlia apparently is a next level drug, but it has not hit New York yet whatsoever. So promising, I thought Power Book 4 Force and Ghost would have been having a crossover, and somehow Tommy and them linking up with Tommy, Tariq linking up with Tommy and bringing Dahlia into New York. But I can only dream. Personally, between you and me, I think that this show, the way things are going, it seems like it's really setting up another spinoff or a continuation to this storyline of Book 2 Ghost versus a complete ending. But then again, I don't want to judge too quickly and then things start, going crazy towards the end, and it really is the end for Book 2 Ghost. When it comes down to it, I've said since the very beginning when I heard this was the final season, I believe that it's going to go into a spinoff that's about Tariq and Brayden, probably on a different level or in a different city, and they're like on a Ghost and Tommy level where they are, they're at the top. They're the bosses now. And you're going to see how life is going to be for them with them being the bosses. And Tariq's whole storyline in this entire season was to become the number one drug dealer in New York. He wants to be number one. He wants that freedom. He doesn't want nobody controlling him. He doesn't want to be under anybody. He wants to be in a place where he pretty much controls his life. In Power Book 2 Ghost, the main focus was Tariq getting his father's fortune while at the same time trying to make enough money to make sure he lives and his mother and everybody was straight. But by doing that, he ended up in a situation with the Tejadas and everybody, and he had to pretty much become the guy he needed to become for them. And so for the entire series of Book 2 Ghost, Tariq has really been a person working for other people, and he does not like that. It seems as though he's trying to end that, because that really has been his theme since the very beginning of Book 2 Ghost, that he's working for someone, he's working under someone, he's answering to someone. And the only time he really felt like a boss was in season 3 when he was working with Noma, but he was working under Noma with a lot of pressure. So when it comes down to it, he wants complete freedom. If he's dealing with a plug, he wants the freedom to be able to do whatever he wants to do. And truth be told, Panky can get him a plug. Like, he can get a person that's from out of the city or within the city who's probably doing their thing, and he can link up with him, and Tariq does his thing. So personally, it seems as though Book 2 Ghost so far is leading into another spinoff. It's pretty much going to set up Tariq and Brayden living a life where they're the bosses, and Diana is there with him. Effie might be gone, Kane might be gone, Monet might be gone. It seems as though I think those three might be the only three left, but you never know, because Brayden, Tariq, or Diana could die as well. So when it comes down to it, Tariq is targeting Carter. Carter has to go. Carter is a problem. We knew from the very beginning Carter was a problem. And then when we found out he was a dirty cop, we knew he was a problem, and we knew he had to go. Now, personally, between you and me, I wish that this storyline would go on another season or two, because I think someone like Tariq taking on someone like Carter, it would be a a good story if it was a couple of more seasons. But they're doing, season 4 is pretty good so far. It's one of the strongest seasons of Book 2 Ghost, and it's actually turned out to be potentially the strongest comparison between it and season 3, because season 3 was pretty good to a lot of people. So when it comes down to it, all I can say is I'm looking forward to what's going to happen. But Tariq is definitely going to take out Carter, but don't get it twisted. Carter's going to try and hurt Tariq too. So the whole thing is, when it comes down to it, I'm looking forward to this one. We all know it's going to be Tariq taking out Carter. But I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And whoa.